During the opening scene, a teenage girl named Giselle Hammond crosses the border into Mexico. While she is getting cigarettes, a telephone call is received by the cashier at the gas station. When he turns to Giselle, he asks truth or dare? Giselle is terrified and tells him that she doesn't want to play anymore. A few moments later, she grabs a can of lighter fluid and matches, doused a nearby woman in it, apologized, and said she had no choice. Giselle throws a match at the woman and sets her ablaze. We then follow college student Olivia Barron, as she creates a YouTube video for her channel, in which she encourages others to build houses for Habitat for Humanity. Olivia's best friend Marky Cameron enters and asks her if she will join her and the other friends in Mexico for spring break. Their final time together before they graduate. Although initially reluctant, Olivia agrees to go. The girls join their other friends, Marky's boyfriend Lucas Moreno, drug dealer Tyson Curran, his sort of alcoholic girlfriend Penelope Amari, and Brad Chang, as they take a trip to Mexico. During their time at a bar, Olivia notices a drunken Marky with another man. Before Lucas could see, she pulled Marky away despite her repeated unfaithfulness to him. Brad goes to hook up with a guy as he sees Tyson and Penelope going at it. When Olivia goes to the bar, Ronnie approaches her and engages in some flirting. The nearby patron Carter tells Ronnie off and nearly engages him in a confrontation until Olivia informs Ronnie there are shots done nearby. The two talk until Olivia's friends arrive. As they are about to leave, Carter persuades Olivia to get her friends to join them and they hike up to a nearby mission instead. Arriving at the mission, the group finds it abandoned. Ronnie has also followed them. Olivia walks past a broken urn and walks away because of the unpleasant smell emanating from it. Later, the group sits down to play a game, and Carter suggests truth or dare. The group has fun playing games such as Ronnie doing a lap dance for Tyson, Lucas running around naked, and Penelope making out with Olivia, but it turns hostile when Olivia picks truth and Tyson asks if Marky knows she's always loved Lucas. Then Marky asks Carter about Olivia's intentions. He admits straight up that he needed someone to target who was easy to trick into going up there since he's okay with strangers dying as long as he survives. In response to his departure, Olivia pursues him. He tells her that now they are in the game, and they have to follow the rules: tell a lie, you die. Fail to do a dare, you die. Refuse to play, you die. Upon returning home, Olivia starts seeing truth or dare written on most things she comes across. After going to look for Marky in the library, she is surrounded by other students with red eyes and twisted grins. They all chant truth or dare until Olivia picks truth. As Olivia is pressed for a secret, her friend tells the entire library that Marky has been cheating on Lucas for months. Both he and Marky hear the news, so he leaves. Despite Olivia's attempts to explain herself, Marky threatens to break her hand. During the night at a bar, Ronnie flirts with another student called Alexis but has no luck with her. As her face changes, Alexis hits Ronnie with a truth or dare. Ronnie chooses dare, and Alexis tells him to show off his penis to the bar. When one of the girls mocks him for doing so, he feels insecure. When Ronnie decided not to press the dare, his own face morphed. He stepped on a pool ball, which caused him to slip and break his neck against another table. In Brad's apartment, Olivia and her friends watch the video of Ronnie's death. Her friends don't believe Olivia when she tries to convince them that the game is real. After getting his things, Lucas walks by an alley, and he hears a voice asking him to play. He sees the question as graffiti on the wall, and it burns into his skin. Then, Lucas called Olivia to say he now believes her because he picked truth and was asked how he really feels about her. While he knows it is impossible, he sometimes imagines what it would be like to be with her instead. Olivia gets the group together at the house she shares with Marky and Penelope to tell Marky that the game is real. They realize it goes according to the order in which they played. After Marky gets a text, she chooses dare. She is dared to follow through with her promise to break Olivia's hand. Then Olivia grabs a hammer and tries to convince Marky to go through with it. She gets her to do it when Olivia calls her father a coward. He killed himself, and Marky is still dealing with that. The two men take Olivia to the hospital. When Brad's turn comes, he chooses truth. He is then forced to admit he is gay to his father, Han, a homophobic police officer. Having done what the game told him, Brad tells Olivia and Lucas that his father is okay with it. Now Tyson's turn comes, and he has his interview for medical school. Despite the others' attempts to stop him, the interviewer becomes possessed and forces Tyson to play. When he picks truth, he is asked to admit that he writes fake prescriptions to students. He denies it, and he then becomes possessed. Tyson sticks pen in his eye, slams his head into the wall, then dies. Other members of the group see this and the blood under the door. After Tyson's death, Penelope begins drinking heavily. Her turn is now, and she tries to pick truth, but the game demon tells her it doesn't work that way, and she must pick dare. Marky finds Penelope on the roof of the house after she was dared to walk around the whole roof while downing her vodka. Lucas stands on the roof to assist her, while others get mattresses to catch her if she falls. When she gets closer to the fence, she could become impaled if she falls, and the mattress will not break the fall. Olivia drives up to the fence and breaks it down. In the process, Penelope finishes the bottle and falls, allowing Brad and Marky to put the mattress on top of the car, catching her. The friends find out about Giselle and what she did. In an attempt to contact her, they set up a false Facebook account and demand that she meet with them so that they can understand what is going on. In response, Giselle arranges a meeting. The friends meet her by a warehouse. Apparently, Giselle and her friends had been messing around at the mission where one of her friends, Sam, broke things, making it possible that this is how the curse began. Now, all of their other friends have died. Penelope couldn't pick dare because the pattern was 2 truths and a dare. She doesn't appear to understand what they mean when they ask about Carter. After that, Giselle confesses that she had been dared to kill Olivia. She aims a gun at her and shoots, but Penelope pushes Olivia out of the way and gets fatally shot instead. Lucas and Brad attempt to wrestle the gun away from Giselle, but since she failed the dare, her face morphs, and she is forced to shoot herself in the head. After what happened, Olivia is questioned by a detective. Olivia explains what she learned about Giselle to the detective, who shows Olivia a picture of Giselle's friends and asks if any of them could be Carter or Sam. Olivia doesn't recognize any of them. Olivia's time has come. She picks dare and is forced to sleep with Lucas. She tells Marky she picked dare so that her friends wouldn't have to. Marky leaves pissed, and Olivia admits to Lucas that she actually picked dare because there's a secret she is hiding from Marky that she can't bring herself to admit. They start kissing and have sex until Lucas gets up to play. When he picks truth, he must admit who he really loves. He admits he loves Marky more. Olivia gets up and walks out of the room. Outside a cafe, Marky watches a video of her and her father. The game demon takes the form of her father and makes Marky play. After picking truth, she was asked why she still keeps the gun that he used to kill himself, and she said it was because sometimes she considers killing herself with it. The friends are at Brad's. Outside, he is talking to his father, who tells him that he loves him still. As they hug, Brad is forced to pick dare by the game demon. He is dared to take his father's gun and force him to beg for his life. Brad is fatally shot by a nearby officer as Olivia and Lucas try to run outside. The detective questioned Olivia once again at the precinct, after they traced the IP address to the fake account they used to contact Giselle. Olivia is shown a picture of Sam by the detective and Carter is actually Sam. Outside, Olivia reunites with Marky and Lucas. It's Olivia's turn, and she must pick a dare, but the dare is for her to reveal the secret she's been keeping from Marky. Olivia tells her that she was there the night her father committed suicide. After a fight with her parents, she went to Marky's house, but she wasn't there. The two drank together until Marky's dad tried to kiss Olivia. Olivia told him Marky would be better off if he were dead, and Olivia could never bring herself to tell Marky. Marky returns home and contemplates suicide while pulling out her father's gun. As Olivia walks into her room, she manages to talk her out of doing it. When Olivia and Lucas continue their research, they find that the Rosarito mission where they played the game was the site of a massacre in which Inez Garcia survived. The two of them drive to Tijuana, where Inez lives with her granddaughter, to search for her. Olivia and Lucas enter the room and see that Inez is mute and that she can only communicate through writing. Former nun Inez admits she was abused by the priest along with the other nuns. She summoned a demon called Calax, leading to the priest's death but also a curse. Inez put an end to it by cutting out her tongue and placing it in an urn after reciting an incantation, which is what Olivia found to be broken at the mission. Sam is found by Olivia, Lucas, and Marky after Olivia gets his address from the detective's files. The three force Sam to join them in order to stop the curse, even though he's holed up in his apartment to avoid being discovered by the game. They return to the mission. By making Sam recite the incantation, the mission starts to crumble. Lucius is then forced to play and must choose between killing Olivia or Marky. Despite knowing the consequences, he refuses to play. Marky and he share one last moment together. Sam is preparing to cut out his tongue, but Kallax possesses Lucas and makes him kill Sam and then slit his own throat. Then it is Marky's turn, and she is dared to shoot Olivia. After a struggle, she shoots Olivia once in the arm. Olivia then dares Kallax to play, and he chooses truth. She asks how they can get out alive, and Kallax replies that they can't, as it won't stop until everyone is dead. Olivia and Marky leave the mission, and Olivia begins recording a video. She informs viewers of the game's consequences, apologizes but needs to ask them, truth or dare? The video is seen all around the world and the film closes showing two girls watching it in a bedroom. After